So today we had some stuff that needed to be finished up, and we did actually filled it up with coolant, brought it up to temp, let out all the air, checked for leaks, cooled off, finished up doing some other stuff that needed to be installed. As you can tell, it is pretty much together. Well, you can't really see the bumper cover quite yet. So I have a couple more things that I have to complete. You can see that the pillars needs to be finished. Fixed everything up. We replaced the, put a nicer dash pad in without the crack on the side. So that's in. I still need to find this. I don't know, you can't see that, but whatever. So everything's together here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get this thing up on the quick jack. But first what I want to do is I want to give you guys a walk around so you can see what it actually looks like with the nice tires on it. It actually fills this thing out and it looks really good. So I'm going to show you guys that. Then I'm going to get this thing up on the jack stands and we're going to go over some of the stuff that I took care of. I still have a small list of stuff that we need to do yet. It's kind of hard in here. I mean, you know, this isn't really sunlight. I did notice that even though this is only a Sony camera, it's not as good as my GoPro. And I mean, the GoPro would just do justice for this. The way this thing is looking right now. So, I mean, and the LED lights just don't do the best. But I mean, you can see. I mean, this thing is looking good. You know, don't mind the little bit of gap there on the suspension and how this looks like it's down pretty far. We are changing all that when we finally get the BC coilers put in. We did add a spoiler onto the back of this. I personally like them. I think it makes the SRT4 and SRT4. I mean, I'm not to say that I don't like the carbon fiber hood with the POV wing. I think they look cool too. But for this one, we wanted the wing on here. I mean, look. Just the way those tires fill these wheel wells out now. The interior, like I said, it's pretty much together. We got a replacement cover here for the key fob because it was missing the button. It was well worn. You can see the watt box that we're busy working on. I'm busy working on getting installed. I actually have another one of these. I think I'm going to be changing that out also. And then, like I said, get a couple other things here taken care of. I'm going to get this thing up on the quick jacks. Alright, so the headlights came out really nice. I mean, like I said, we did do some other stuff here, fixing this thing up, making it look pretty. Another nicer wheel. Like I said, everything's reinstalled into the inside the car, all in one piece. Oh, whoa! Did you see that? We got ourselves a nice, polished, thanks to Modern, MPX hood prop kit installed. Like I said, we got this. This is on. Everything's in here, nicely installed now. There is still some more stuff. We do have a confirmed order on the way of a polished fuel rail. This thing just looks terrible. Like I said, it looks like a... Oh my goodness. This is like a clown. We got a clown thing going on underneath here because of the red and the blue and the purple and the blue and the blue and the red and the... Yeah, so we're working on taking care of that. This is still a nice, nicely put together engine bay right now at this moment. Like I said, yeah, he did have the, he's got front and rear strut bars. He's getting them coated. I think they're getting coated the same color blue as this, so that'll look good. Slow process on the beautification. I guess that's the best way to say that. Yeah, I mean, just kind of getting everything cleaned up. Everything's back together here. Like I said, we took it for a drive. Let's see here. Look. This car's been sitting here in this same spot, honestly, for about 4.5 hours. And I don't really see anything that's an oil leak. No oil leak. No coolant. There's a little bit of spot. I don't know if anybody sees it. It's back here. But that's because we have our drain tube. That light's really getting you. Drain pipe here coming off of the, man, hold on a second. The catch can is coming down there. So there's a little bit of oil coming out of that from when we drained it. I didn't really clean it before we reinstalled it. So, I mean, that's done. Here, how's this look? How does the front end of this car look now? I mean, this is a night and day experience, kind of somewhat on this car. And like I said, there's more to come. There is really more to come. Like I said, we're going into winter. We're going to be able to, he's going to be able to get this thing on the road, enjoy it for a little bit before it gets too cold out. We replaced the rear seat because it was pulled up. I still have to get these two pieces here dug out, and then I can get them installed. You know, like I said, it's still, there's still more stuff. We have another coil here to put on. We got some new headlight gaskets for the headlights, which are going to be installed at a later date. I mean, like I said, with what's going on here, there's still more to come. But this car, I mean, look at the brakes. They're nice. Look at the tires. They're nice. Look at the engine. It's together. It's nice. Look at the intercooler. It's nice. Look at the charge pipe. It's installed. It's nice. So, what else? Here's a good one. Here's a real good one. Look at this. Now, I can't say I like how this fits, but this wheel well molding here is rolled from the wheel being up. But we have inner wells. Look at this. Inside. You're not seeing the, I really wish I had some more light down here. You're not seeing the washer bottle. I mean, that right there, that's a car that's driven on the road. That's what it should look like. That's how it should be. I mean, windshield wipers that are going to wipe the window. So, this has been a painful experience for me. This car did take a lot of work. I mean, some stuff was, how can I say it? Some stuff is age related. Some stuff is due to the modifications that were done, and some stuff was just done based on incorrectly installed stuff, some wear and tear, just unskilled repairs being done and different things like that. And I mean, a lot of these cars do end up like this. This right here is what gives these cars a bad name. It really hurts these cars as far as resale when you get something like this. And I'm not trying to say that every car is like this, but a lot of them are. They're missing lots of parts. There's bolts, wrong bolts in places, zip ties holding stuff together. It's a lot of stuff that should not, just shouldn't exist. Especially if you have a car and you care about it and you want to do something right. This is almost to that point. We went through a lot of stuff on this to make it like this now. I'm finishing up some stuff now. Hopefully tomorrow we can get some more test drives in and see how stuff works. Like I said, there was some fuel seepage around the fuel pump at one time. We cleaned off the fuel tank, so we're crossing our fingers and hoping that we don't need to drop the tank and reseal that as of just yet. I mean, I do think we are going to drop it and double check everything that was done and reseal that just to make sure that there is no issues and that whatever aftermarket modifications that were done to the pump are in there and everything's cool and decent and it's going to work the way that it does. But yeah, I mean, you know, we're down to a couple things, and I mean, this thing is just, it's actually pretty impressive right now. So I got a couple things to finish up. We'll get some drive videos hopefully tomorrow. You know, like I said, I know there's still a couple things. I actually made a small list of stuff that that's gonna need going over yet and planned to be repaired here in the near future. So with that being said, hopefully this was an enjoyable video series. I mean, hopefully anybody that did start following this goes back and checks out any of my other videos. I've got a lot of how-to stuff on things. Not only on the neons, I've got some truck stuff. I can work on some darts. You know, just almost anything. Some house stuff. I got a tractor I do a bunch of stuff with. So check out that stuff. And with that being said, next video, we'll be on a test drive.